Chum is dragging me out to see something that he says we absolutely have to have for the shop. And I don't know what it is exactly, but I've never seen him this excited. What the hell is this thing?
This is Robosaurus. It's our 31-ton, 45-foot, basically a transformer that eats cars, eats airplanes. We could actually lift your bikes up if you'd like.
You touch my bike, I'll kill you.
Okay, well, we'll leave the bike alone. I've got the guys from the pawn shop coming down to look at my one and only Robosaurus.
So you know this is one of the most important documents from the American Revolution, right?
Yeah, it's like the early Declaration of Independence.
Well, this is actually the point where we're still trying to come to some sort of compromise. You have the First Continental Congress, which meets in the fall of 1774.
I'm eager to know what the book is worth.
And that's when representatives from the colonies get together and they say, all right, we got to do something about all of these acts, essentially things that are like taxes or closing the port in Boston or quartering soldiers in our homes, that type of situation. And the thing that's so important about this is the first time you have the colonies coming together, united, to talk to Great Britain. So the United and United States starts here. So these are the most important points of what the Continental Congress was discussing. And it gets printed in Philadelphia, and then immediately they want it spread as much as possible to the colonies.
So, what's the condition?
Something like this wasn't meant to last. It was meant to be printed quickly and spread really quickly and then, like, thrown away. So you look at this and you think, oh, it's kind of roughed up. I look at this and I say, that's beautiful. For this to survive hundreds of years in this condition without ever getting bound, that's really a big deal.
I told you it was real. How much money?
How much does those go for?
Something of this nature, with this size and with this color, I'd probably estimate $30 to $50 a carat.
Okay, how many carats does it weigh?
323.8 carats.
So we're talking at $30 a carat, right at 9,600 bucks, right in that neighborhood?
Yeah, ballpark.
All right, thanks, Jeff. $30 to $50 a carat gives us a retail value of somewhere between $9,000 and $16,000. Knowing Davey, he's going to try and squeeze me for all it's worth. Well, it's real.
I feel it's worth 15 grand.
9,600 if I need one. I don't need one, okay?
It's big. It deserves big money.
I'll give you 5 grand. I mean, just plain and simple, it's gonna sit for a long time.
15 grand, 5 grand, 10 grand. I'll go 10 G's.
No.
Please?
I have to mount it in something which is gonna cost me a fortune because it's gonna use a lot of gold because it's gonna be a big mounting.
Where are we gonna end? Meet in the middle? 75?
I consider it the holy grail of Mark Twain collecting.
All right, there you go.
I really had great timing. Their book expert was actually in the shop and ready to look at it. The book is sort of like the preview for a movie. These are excerpts from Tom Sawyer. I'm prepared for tough negotiation. I've been here a few times. They always have their eye on the profit. 1876, Tom Sawyer came out. You know, Mark Twain, he was an amazing marketer. This was a period where books were normally sold in bookshops, and he decided with this publisher that he would send salesmen around trying to get, sales of his up-and-coming book. When you open it up, you have different binding types, like you would offer a cloth binding at a certain price, or different types of leather bindings.
Well, and that's why this book is interesting, even though it's not the first edition. It's because it kind of shows the history of printing, how things would have been sold at this time.